So, all right, go ahead, Zach.
I'm Zach Hirsch here with Roy Jones Jr. We're 3 days ahead. If I told you 1 year ago you'd be main eventing a pay-per-view against Mike Tyson, what would you have thought?
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. You're out of your mind. You lost it.
This is something that's been rumored for a long time. You guys have been kind of closely linked to each other. How long has this really been going on, you and Mike Tyson?
It hasn't been really rumored. What happened was after I won the heavyweight title, I told him the only other heavyweight I would fight is Mike Tyson. Now Mike Tyson was going back down, and that's what happened. So he said, "No, I don't want to fight right now. I'm not really into it right now." So I was like, "Okay, I went back down." So it wasn't rumored. That's really what happened.
Yeah.
In fact, we were fought then, but he was like, "No, I'm not really into it right now." I was like, "Okay."
How was the camp preparing for this fight? Obviously, a unique style, unique kind of guy.
Yeah, unique style, unique kind of guy, but the same thing that applies to me applies for him. It's very difficult to find replicas of Mike Tyson. It's very difficult to find a replica of Roy Jones. We are two one-of-a-kind specimens. It's very hard to find people who actually can mimic what either of us do.
When the fight got delayed a few months, what was your initial reaction?
Well, it kind of pissed me off because I felt like, how in the hell can he get ready in 6 weeks? He ain't fought in 15 years. I fought just 2 years ago. I'm like, 6 weeks, I got the advantage. So let's do this. While people still in, y'all ain't, they ain't paying a lot. No, so why not just, I mean, we're doing it for charity. Let's go and get it while I still have an advantage because I'm the smaller guy. But, you know, everybody knows, all Mike got to hit you one good time, man. It could be church over. You feel me? So I'm like, in 6 weeks, he ain't going to be able to get enough shit to catch me no one time. You feel me? So I was like, yes, let's do it. Then they said, oh, we're postponing. I'm like, what are we postponing for? And so I really wanted to go into the negotiation table if we're going to postpone because now it's more like a real fight. Now you're giving this killer a chance to prepare and get ready for me. And I mean, this killer getting ready for him too, but my advantage was if we did it quick, I had the advantage. Now it makes it a little more even because he had time to get in shape and get the body back together. Now I got to deal with the real Mike Tyson.
You and Mike Tyson, obviously the main attraction, but in the co-main event, we've got Jake Paul going against Nate Robinson. Jake's known for having more boxing experience, but Nate is known as the better athlete, more athletic pedigree. What do you think about that matchup as a guy with more skill versus a guy with more athleticism?
Usually you're going to lean toward the guy with more skill, but it's was a fine line because how much more skill? Because athleticism can make up for a lot of skill. People always blame me for being more athletic than skill. Not true, but I know what they're trying to say. That's not the case with me, but athleticism does make up for a lot of skill.
Lastly, obviously you and Mike fighting for a long time. You know, you're probably towards the end of your careers. What do you think this fight means for your legacy?
We came out the coffee. We ain't toward the end of our career. We were at the end of our career.
I want to be polite.
We were down. You know what I'm saying? We were done. And, so it's like, I mean, when you think about it, man, to be honest with you, for me, I understand the risk. That's a big risk for me because I'm a small guy. And because of all the stuff I've been through in the later part of my career. But at the same time, that was one of the things at the height of my career that I wanted to do. So you put things like that on your bucket list and you say, if I ever get the opportunity, I'm gonna take it. So when they called me, I'm like, what, Mike? It's dangerous and deadly, but yes! You understand me? Because that was something I always wanted to know what that was like to be in there with him. So, I mean, no, it's not the same as back then in our primes or back when I was at the peak of my career, but still, I still want to know. And like most people say, no, man, that could be deadly, that could ruin your career, that could ruin your life. It's more about life than career, but it's like, for me, man, this is what I do. You feel me? So it's like, if I can't go in there and see what it's like, then what's wrong with me? So don't tell me I can't go in there and make the best of it because I can't. Actually, he got more problems than I have because he got to catch me first. Then when he catch me, he got to deal with DB. So it's like, what am I worried about?
What are you worried about?
Not a damn thing.
There you have it, Roy Jones Jr. 3 days away. You can get it on Triller. Huge card, huge main event.